Okay, we had a little bit of a gloomy, like the light was changing in here a lot. So for part two, we're back and thank you for joining me. If the first one today did not resonate with you, there is a 2/3 possibility this one does. Okay, sometimes the second video hits it off because I get to check my work. We had the Hermit. We're going to go back to it. So just remember, we started with Virgo at the beginning of the reading. It could be playing on South Node feels because Virgo is in the South Node currently, and we start with the Hermit for this one. We're going to start a brand new reading, okay? Some of you wanted a brand new reading. Thank you also for communicating with me because you said, can you do another one with the ending card, which is exactly what we're going to do. The deer is what you got in the oracles, and number five, hold up, wait a minute. 5 is change direction with ease. Okay, so let's do this. Let's hold it up a little bit longer. If you guys want a screenshot for your own personal diaries, or if you just want to remember today, that's completely fine. I like that. Some of you tell me I just screenshot, I never journal about it. But we have the deer here, and we also have this flow in the ocean. This one popped out to me just a tad bit more. It says, this is a time for change, shape-shifting into your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. It's not a need. It's a want. It says here, you may be in for a surprise. Okay, for me, there's certain things as a female Libra. Okay, I'm a Libra sun sign, Cancer moon. So Cancer, which was the last new moon, it was circulating that emotional part of my chart, just to show you an example. But I am a Libra on the outside, okay? So I lead with harmony. We like harmony, if you're a Libra here. We also like balance, or we like to achieve it. It's not always that we achieve it every day. It's not possible. So here we have a little bit of a flow with all of these fish. Your community could be resonant with you right now. Here on this channel, there's physical evidence for me. You guys are my soul tribe. I take it very seriously. I have never once, when Libra light went dark, the sadness and the moments where I wanted to give up were real. Very, very real. I cannot tell you here because it will make you sad. But I hid a lot of that emotion from you guys because I don't want you to feel like I'm going to give up. I was on there for 5 years. I really meant what I said when I was over there. So some of these things could be changing, like your house and home. It's just an example. And then you have this deer, which it's Christmassy. It's very, very Christmassy with the deer, and we'll read it. Trust in the support of the universe, archangels Michael and Faith. So yesterday we talked about Michael, and today he's in a literal card. Archangel Michael energy is strong. It is a strong energy of support, protection, also auric protection, which means like your human body, it doesn't end there. It's everything surrounding you, the energy that you protrude. Yes? So with Archangel Michael here, we want to see why the Hermit is even protected. Okay, you might resonate with video 2. If you don't, it's okay. The oracles could have been it for you. Today was I don't know why it's so rough. Like to read through this energy. It's pretty rough. So we're just going to get through it the best way we can. 9 of Cups. Okay, on my split is water signs, or you have water affecting your chart. 9 of Cups is a by yourself contentment. So if you look at the Hermit, they're almost the same meaning. They just have different properties in the way that they are portrayed and displayed to the outward public. So the Hermit would tend to go in and find answers and still be very intellectual about it, but doesn't need to socialize with friends. And here in this card, it's that special thing that keeps you going too, because you can see that it's her intuition there. She's working with the fortune ball, right? And we have no better example. It could have been anything. She could have been repairing a bike's wheels there. She could have been working with paints and oils, but instead she's working with a fortune ball. So it's alluding to her intuition. Look at that again, crazy repetition. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Who are you? Or like, what are you doing in the read? Whatever comes out. Let's go for the 3 of Cups, please. Honest and concise messages. Queen of Cups is the 3 of Cups. Okay. There could be a Cancer that wants reunion with you of the water sort, because you look at the property of the card. Queen of Cups is water. They could want an emotional reunion with you because they have found out answers. Some of you maybe intuited this on your own, so you feel very connected and close to this story. They could be water, Cancerian. Three of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but inevitably it is a Cancerian card because it's the highest pointed for them. Do you have an intuitive knowing, even about some of their whereabouts too? Or you could have learned through the grapevine, but a lot of you are trying to intuit a situation on your own. And this is the era now of clairsentience. We have recently walked into that. We can intuit and get messages on our own. Okay, we're very, very powerful beings. So just remember that you can be your own tarot reader. You are your own intuit at the end of the day. Why is the Three of Cups so significant to a hermit? Okay. 10 of Wands, the struggle was real. Oh, and I can show it. Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities are very important for you. The energy sometimes is so rigid that the opportunities can't come in. But it says here an offer from a long time ago or something that you worked on is here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It takes time. Pentacles are slow. But it has been a rough go of it. We have the 10 of Wands as burden. So we might have gone through something very difficult that we need to address face on. Which the 10 of Wands can be like job loss. It can be displacement. 10 of Wands can be financial dire straits, okay? Or you were moved around and you weren't necessarily ready to move around in the recent past. There could have been sudden news with the 10 of Wands as well. Who wants to reach out most, or who is very, very helpful? It says it's you. Look at the turnover. The most helpful person is your own instinct. So the Empress is coming out as that. The answers are within. Look at this too. Very, very weird. The answers are within. So this could be a Hermit Empress that I talked to today. That's what the reading is telling me. A couple things here. You do have people who are, you could have avoidant attached people around you, or they could just want surface level reunions. Okay. Have them understand that there's something deeper that went on with you too. Because if they don't know about your transformation correctly, then they're just going to surmise, which was Monday's video or Tuesday's that I talked about that at length. 10 of Cups. Okay. You guys always get the 10s. We'll discuss it slowly because you might not believe it right now. You have a 10-10 completion in this video. So we have the 10 of Wands here. A period of burden and strife is over. The 10 is the worst part of it. The 10 of Cups is new opportunities. It's wish fulfillment, okay, by meaning. There's a lot of cups surrounding you. The environment is all emotional. You got the Queen of Cups, the 3, and the 10. That's all surrounding the Empress on my table so far. So the reunions don't have to be bad either. I mean, these are things you could legit want to go to this weekend. And the 10 of Cups is happy times with family. It is basically a family card, the 10 of Cups. This can be a reunion for very, very little of you. I'm only saying like 16 of you are going to get the reunion of your dreams, realistically. But we have the 10 of Cups here, making a very psychically available, open person, ready and willing to receive gifts. So let's look at that Ace of Pentacles. You have Sag at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Wands. There is an incoming message, okay? Not about love. This is about an opportunity that has been waiting in the wings for a very long time. Some of you are already working with this thing. You sit very close to it. You're not too far away, okay? And I feel like with the 3 of Cups in the background, there can be a joyful gathering that's coming up. It could start with your family and then it trickles to friends. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so how do they feel? Give it a good shuffle here. How does Libra, let's go for your person right now. What is your person's feelings? I'll do it over here to keep us safe. 3 of Swords. Okay, so you could be picking up on them, their heartbreak over the breakup. You could be picking up on their concerned feelings. 3 of Swords can be concern over you. If they don't speak to you right now, like this is a no communication situation, they're saying that, okay, environmental King of Pentacles, there is heartbreak because the 3 of Swords means that they're affected by something, having to deal with the 2 of you. Why are there towers for the masculine? The Sun, for them to get enlightened about something, maybe personal in their life. You have the Sun for your person. And they're ending things with the World card. They're coming to an end so that they can see something brand new. The King of Pentacles is a person who has stability, right? So when they reach this point of enlightenment, they get to see something that they never did before. And sometimes that impacts the divine feminine timeline, which is the same dynamic I'm seeing here today. Is it's going to be touching onto your story pretty soon because you've gone in to be a hermit. Okay? I can resonate with that. I mean, yesterday was a day like that. I don't know why. Usually I'm way more high vibrational than how I felt yesterday. So relating to you guys in the comments, of course. I'm only mentioning because it's very relevant. The Hermit, please, for the entire collective, what does it teach us? You're still very much a romanticist in the Knight of Cups, or you look at things with a bright eye. Now, this person has a really nice offer. I'll never knock a Knight of Cups because this card, in essence, or in its full glory, means that you live your life with love. You do not take things away from people. You maybe you're like a really good support system for others too, Libra, and that romanticism does not fall short at the end of the day. We all need to see this card more than likely in a different way also. This can be somebody with boundaries over time, the Knight of Cups. So you're thinking about, I think, happier times. There could be a little nostalgia. We don't have the Six of Cups yet, but this is a day where it would show up. Okay, splitting. Eight of Swords. So there's some limiting beliefs to get to the end of a final chapter. Eight of Swords is like restrictions you place on yourself. So ask yourself today, do I put certain restrictions when literally there's nothing stopping me? Literally. Or it could be a restriction that someone has placed before you. Okay. I'll give you an example. Okay. Another example. When the other channel got shut down, I feel like those that were reporting it placed a restriction, okay? And you can't fight through it. It's very, very hard to. That Eight of Swords blocked me for a little while because I couldn't read. I couldn't do certain things. I couldn't update or upload. And I didn't let that get the best of me. Was I sad? Sure. I gave grieving time. You guys know it was really, really weird and difficult, but I worked through the kinks. I want you to know that you can do the same thing if it's any sort of consort today, because the times that we go into are going to strengthen the bonds that we already have. So here we have the Empress hermiting, probably for very good reason. Okay, you could be a hermit empress today, which means that it's solid. You can still go in, find your answers. The hermit is never a loser. People think that, like, if I'm hermiting, I'm a loser to society. The hermit is actually a very strong archetypal figure about winning, actually, at the very end, because he's looking at the star in the lantern. That's Aquarius in the lantern, because the star is Aquarius. He ends up getting those answers. So there's Virgo. And the South Node, check where your South Node lies, okay? I have a North Node in Taurus, just to let you guys know. I think my South Node is in Libra, I believe. So I just want to share those little tidbits because you could find out about your reader that way too. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have somebody holding on. I do not have the Six of Cups, and I'm kind of surprised at this point because Chariot, Seven of Cups. I still have got a lot of Aquarius cards. The Star, the Knight of Swords, the Moon. That's my last one. And the Page of Swords just flipped out right now. Hold on. I'm going to be very careful. I have the Page of Swords in the Moon. So there's hidden details, or you don't know about something yet. But I do believe whatever the light hasn't shown on the dark, it's going to show on the light. So we're at that moon point right now. Show me the moon, please, in the best formative card. Two of Wands. Aries. Okay. The real message of your new pursuit, because some of you are going on a new pursuit. This is about planning. So the moon is not shining the light on the planning right now. You could be doing that in secret. Two of Wands is also taking action steps to go towards the planning. So that could have been something right there for you. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. I associate with this card today. So if you notice, I didn't say I was the Empress as a Libra. I'm the Nine of Wands today. Some of you are going to look at these cards as, well, I was surrounding cards. I wasn't necessarily the Empress. The Nine of Wands teaches you that there's more emphasis on the warrior part, not the wounded part. It's the warrior aspect. You have hidden energy too that wants to come out. Some of you are going to plan for better, okay? Like reroute, update the plans that are already here. I would say today is a good day to do that. Six of Swords, Page of Wands. There's news coming in. It's funny with the black there too. There's news coming in. I think someone around you is focusing on healing, or that is you. Another healing card, the Four of Swords. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. These two right here were in my pre-shuffle for the morning. When I sat down and came into this room, I only had the Three of Pentacles, Empress, and the Chariot. But these were the big cards that kept popping out of all the decks that I have. So there's room for collaboration with other people. And then you have a Chariot. I think they're connected to you. I don't think that that's you right now. I'm standing firm on the Hermit actions, okay? Another beautiful thing about the Hermit is they're aged. They're a little bit older than everybody, if you notice his white beard. So some of that is also because you've lived through other challenging times and you still survived. I'm going to pull it up because the Hermit is a rather exceptional card for today. And also I understand a lot of you don't like these deep readings, or you only want love, or you only come here for self-help. But today I wanted to read the cards the way they appear to me on a typical day. Okay, and usually it is intense because I'm a reader, so it's a little bit more intense for me. Let's see here. King of Cups, I'm just cutting it. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups, or I'm sorry, Queen of Wands, King of Cups was what I just said. So the Page of Wands news is involving highest pointed card, peace. There is someone who wants to make peace with you. Okay, balance it out. Some of you, it's a feminine energy because it's rare that the Temperance card is like that, where she's working with lavender yesterday in the live. That was a pretty cool moment. And then the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords again, and the Six again after a lot of that. Okay, so someone around you environmentally feels a little bit at a loss. Why? Because there's regret involved. It's a big time regret. And then there's some success that they're revering, or they see that you get a lot of attention, because this is recognition. The Six of Wands. Let's clarify that for the Empress. I'm going to pull it up and I'm clarifying just the Empress and the Six of Wands. What is that kind of, what are we alluding to with the Six of Wands? It ends with the Queen of Pentacles. It ends here. So the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? It means that you're very abundant in the way that you do things. Your thinking style can be abundant. Your friends who come to you look at you like you're an abundant person, or you're sourcing out information that way. The success is you're the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that says a couple things. Monetarily in both your focus and also how you earn. It's the way you earn, Queen of Pentacles. And then a new beginning. So you're refreshed on your own. You do not need another person to confirm or validate this, is what the reading is saying. Ace of Cups. There might be something here about a very creative time. It starts today. Perhaps the inspiration gets shown to you at some point today. And then the High Priestess. Okay, your intuition is working. Whereas some of you feel like it's not. It is definitely working. Confirm the High Priestess live, please. Thank you. King of Cups. You're feeling another person around you. Okay, they could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It's showing up for this collective very, very watery. All day today. Ace of Cups, Queen, him. It's very repetitive. So what I can say is the Empress is picking up of someone wanting renewal around them and wanting healing. And that's my final answer, is it starts from this place of still going on with healing that's unfinished. A lot of you are wrapping it up at this time, putting your final notes on it, putting the final stamp on what it was. You're going to go into something very, very different. If you look at the turning of the corner, there's a 6 and a 6 here. It turns to something very surprise and successful. Okay, going back to, what was that card? Did you guys have it here? Where are those cute cards from the beginning? I already lost the oracles. Okay, well, the oracles we read in the beginning. I will pull it up in communities to show you that the word surprise was in there. And the 6 of Wands is a technical, could be an art, trade, skill, something that you say, because you could be a public speaker too. They are both tying so that you finish up this chapter well. 6 of Swords is like healing it correctly. I didn't do it incorrectly. I met this person, or I tried to halfway. Okay. Now the King of Cups wants to communicate to a queen. So you both could be doing that in a telepathic response. Second video was just showing that. I don't know if it was because of repetition. However, I think the answers, somehow you get, maybe this is the spiritual part of it, is that some of you sense this person before they come in. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and say the person's more king today. I thank you for your time. If this was true, only if it was true, let me know in the comments. And then I have to find where that oracle card went. It's like, it was nuts because it was just here. Let me see if, oh, there it is. It says, you may be in for a surprise at the bottom. I knew it was here. I just couldn't see it on the desk. Thank you for your time today. This was a whatever comes out, and I tried to do it differently. Okay, I didn't want to copy a format on Libra Light, and I didn't want to copy another style that I've done here. So let me know for resonance. If not, and I wasn't your deal today, it's okay. We're not going to get you every day. But the King and Queen of Cups are really big cards for July 3.